are you doing today, my friends? How you doing today, my friends? Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Are you doing today, my friends? Hold on. I'm back. Okay. I just want to share the link on my status. That's what I went to do. Okay, now let's go. Okay, today my day was, I had a class. No, I was supposed to have a class by 12, so and I entered shuttle as school bus to the class, and the class did not hold, and there was a faculty meeting, but I wasn't in for it, so I just left, and here am I, here are we, bro. So yeah, today, I'm picking different subjects per day, so today's courses be at 2:30. That's feasibility and business planning. That's the course title. Now, so first of all, introduction. Elements of calculator. Net value internal state. What's that? Okay. We use feasibility study in our day-to-day life. Yeah, that's true. I agree with that. We use feasibility study in our day-to-day life. We use feasibility in our day-to-day life. Yeah. Okay. Said giving a detailed list of activities to achieve a goal. That's basically feasibility study in layman's knowledge. That's feasibility study in layman's knowledge. That's feasibility study in layman's knowledge. Giving a detailed list of activities to achieve a goal. That's layman's knowledge. So now what's feasibility study in full? Feasibility study is a systematic. I can't see what I'm at. It's a systemic. Systemic care. Systemic care. A feasibility study. Okay, from the word feasibility, if I answer any question, I have to first understand the name feasibility. That means to check if something is doable. When you say, is this thing feasible? That means, is it doable? Like, is it doable? Like, can I do this thing? Is it doable? That's what we call feasibility. Then now study. That means you're trying to study and understand that particular thing. If that thing is doable, if it will work. Because if something is doable and does not work, what's the point? What's the point? If it does not bring money, what's the point? Money point. Oh my god. So yeah, that's basically feasibility study. To measure how feasible a thing is going to be done. No, whenever you're answering a question, don't answer it with what they ask. Like if they ask you what's feasibility study, don't say it to measure how feasible. No, use another adjective, another pronoun, another adjective, another noun, another verb, another adverb, whatever. So now feasibility study is a systematic, documented analysis. Okay, let's break that down. It's a systematic. Okay, like a system is a set of components working together to achieve a common goal, right? Systematic, documented analysis. What is analysis? Analysis is you're trying to understand data. That's analysis. You're trying to understand something. Like, let me off this retouch. Oh, I think I need it done. Okay, like you're trying to understand data, like how to organize it. Yeah, organize to is analyze. No, analyze it. Okay, this is something now. Okay, let me use my bio. Let me just think. This is a product now. I'm trying to analyze this product. I'm trying to analyze the ingredients, where it was made from, the expiry date, everything. I'm trying to analyze it. Trying to gain knowledge, added knowledge from this product. Yeah, that's basically analysis. So now it's a systematic, documented, of course, documented, something that's been documented, but is written down. Yeah, it's a documented analysis conducted before committing resources to a new project. Let's stop here, that's not all. So it is a systematic, documented analysis, feasibility study, that's conducted before committing resources to a new product. Okay. It is a systematic, documented analysis conducted before committing resources to a new product. That my lecturer said it might not even be a new product, it might just be, yeah, of course, a new product. Any product you want to put in the market, you have to conduct this thing before committing it to the public. Jesus, I don't have a line. Jesus, my airline. If you look at my airline very well, you see that this place is going inside than this place, and it's my baba. My baba. Can you imagine? I mean, I'm not a lady. Like I don't have airline. No, look, it's only this one that I still have for this side. But for this side, everything just flat, bro. Jesus, mine is going inside. Oh no, oh no, no. That's by the way. Okay, now the feasibility study is systematic documented analysis conducted before committing resources to a new project to determine if the proposed idea is is viable. What's this? Is doable. Sorry, I can't see what I wrote here. If whether is to, to determine if product proposed idea is doable technically, financially, and economically. Okay, to determine if the proposed idea is doable technically, financially, and economically. So now what's feasibility study? Feasibility study is systematic documented analysis conducted before committing resources to a product to determine if the proposed idea is doable technically, economically, and financially. So now let's write it down. What's feasibility study? Feasibility study is a systematic documented analysis conducted before committing resources to a product to determine if the proposed idea is doable technically, economically, and financially adequate. That's basically feasibility study. So now consider loss and risk. Risk. Is it risks? Risk or risk? That's risk. R-I-S-K. Risk. Risk. The what do you call that thing? That you write R-I-S-K, like you, what do you call it? I've forgotten. Consider. Nobody's even watching. Anyway, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad, actually. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. So, Jesus. Said, consider loss and the risk. Consider loss and the risk. Should I proceed with this project? Detailed analysis. Resource. Man, machine, and finance. So these are just the things to consider. You have to consider loss and risk. Yeah, there are a lot of things to consider on that feasibility, like a lot. All day 100, all day 200. But these are the ones that my teacher pointed. I like writing points in class. So we have to consider loss and risk. Yeah, you have to consider your loss because in the business there will always be both profit and loss. There will also be risk and loss. So you have to consider the both. It's not that one is bad, one is better than the other. No, both have to be considered. Both have to be analyzed, like detailed analysis. So consider loss and risk. Ask yourself, should I proceed with this project? Detailed analysis, I said earlier. Then resources too also. You have to consider the resources, which are man, machine, finance. Yeah. Yeah. I think we've had this we've noted this, like our ID class is not level actually. I just remember because there was a time the man asked the question in we are going for a project now, and which one is far more important, or which one can do without the rest? Man, machine, or finance? I can't remember which one was the answer, but I'm just giving you that girl to delete. Okay, I've deleted it. Sorry, my network was bad. Yeah, so that's very good. So now that's by the way. preliminary investigation that assess whether a business idea has cost. It's very crucial in establishing business. As I said earlier, it is very crucial. Like, it is very important. It's very important in establishing a business industry. Feasibility studies. It gives overview, of primary issues that might prevent a business from being successful. When you do feasibility studies, like as if you are like analyzing, okay, if this does not work, can this work? If this works, can this also work? Like, you're trying to put things together so that you will be on the win-win. Because this thing is very important. Because if you don't do this, or if you enter business without conducting a feasibility studies, or you're low, OYO, bro. OYO. Because if anything happens, there's no backup plan. There's no backup plan. There's no nothing. This feasibility studies is just like as if you are creating a prototype. Prototype. Prototype is like a preview. Prototype is like a preview of what you are selling, like your product. I learned that yesterday. Prototype. No, not I learned it. I knew this is, but that definition is a preview of what you are previewing, what you are giving out to the markets. So now let's look at the stages. I'll just be cutting plenty videos for such shots. Now, not every project must be embarked on. Not all projects will make effective use of the resources. Not every project is doable. This is a very, should I say, detailed, like, it's very important. Like, it is what do I'm looking for a word. It's a harsh truth. Not every project must be embarked on. Just come think of it. Is it every project? Some are meant to be, but the thing is that don't throw every project to every idea. Don't throw it away, even though it's not, it can't be embarked on, or maybe at the moment it's not necessary. Just keep it in a drive, in a cloud. Just store it, because there will be a time you need it. Just store it. Like me now, there are a lot of ideas. I wrote it in my diary. See, diary they call it. I mean my to-do list something. I have a book I used to write. So I wrote it there. So there are some, like, I even forgot to, like, POS now. POS is one of the things I wanted to do, start up as a student, but situation happens. So not every project must be embarked on. Not all projects will make effective use of the resources. Not every project is doable. Say not all projects will make effective use. That one, wait, let me now explain this one. Not all projects will make effective use of the resources. That one does not mean they've already said it's effective, because a project can make use of resources, but it might not be effective. It might not bring retention. It might not bring maybe lasting something. It might just waste. No, let me say waste. You can use a project, you can use money, you can fund a project, and it's not give you effective like benefits. That's a good word. Not every project is doable. There's some projects that are just, you get. So it's really, it is what it will let you understand the basics of that project, that business that you want, that project you want to embark on. Number 2 stages. Say feasibility study aim to justify and analyze a project. Feasibility studies aim is to justify and analyze a project. Justify, okay, like, is this thing worthy? Is it worth it? That's what justify means. Then analyze, to like understand. Analyze is just like understand. As I said earlier, if you want to analyze this thing, the ingredients, the year it was made, mainly the ingredients, because it's the ingredients that make up this case. The case is just the packaging, the ingredient, the cream inside. The cream inside this cream. This is Soulmate for you, that for my abroad viewers. I have some viewers from UK, Canada, Australia, Turkey, China, India. So this is Soulmate. This is an hair cream. This is an hair cream. Soulmate. It's called Soulmate. So feasibility study, its aim is to justify and analyze a product. Justify and analyze a product. So now the focus of any business. Okay, the success of any business is in planning. Exactly. See, you can have money, you might have fund, they must have investment, they must have investors. But if there's no plan, okay, let me even if there's no even plan, you are not even going to attract any investors. Number one, if there's no plan, you will not attract any investors. No plan, no investors. So said the success of any business is determined in the planning. So you have to plan. He said someone that does not plan, if you plan to fail, you will fail. Okay, if you fail to plan, you will plan to fail. That's it. They added, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Okay, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Yeah. So the sources of any business is in planning, which is the visibility study we're talking about. So now visibility study, it gives a brief description of the project and some background information. Okay. So this one is telling you that okay, if I want to make a visibility study of this project now, a brief description like what it does, the benefits, why should I buy it, like what does it do for me? Because nowadays you just see a product that it does not even do anything for you, but you are just find yourself buying it. But if you want a long lasting something, like nowadays you can see products that are harmful, and you are assisting it in the market, which is not supposed to be. They are not considering the health of their consumers. So now this project now, brief description. If I want to do a physical study of this thing, what does this do? What is my profit in it? Like what does it do for me? And some background information like the ingredients. Yeah, that's the ingredients, background, where it came from, the ingredients, where were the ingredients gotten from? Is it natural ingredients or is it chemical? I want to go chemical. Yeah, so now reasons why visibility study is important. So assess the workability. Wow, I have a large number of reasons here. Number one, to assess the workability and availability. Availability. So wait. Hold on, let me take my phone. Let me have my phone. Yeah, so reasons for visibility study. To assess the workability. I'm going somewhere by 6 o'clock and this 5. This 5:09. Anyway, I've never even used up to 30 minutes in this life. So yeah, reasons to assess the workability and availability of a business idea. That's one of the reasons. Okay, to assess the workability, to assess means like to assess when you're assessing something. Now you're trying to know, like the knowledge. You want to gain knowledge from this thing. To know the workability, to understand the workability. Like, is this thing workable? Does it work? The availability of a business idea. To assess the workability and availability of a business idea. That's number one. To assess the workability and availability of a business idea. To assess the workability and availability of a business idea. So number two, assist decision makers in determining whether or not to proceed or to implement a business project. Okay, first one, to assess the availability and workability of a business idea. Then number two, to assist decision makers in determining whether or not to proceed or to implement a business project. To assist decision makers, the managers, people that make decisions in an organization, to determine whether or not to proceed or to implement a business project. Because decision makers, they're the one that make decisions, as the name implies. Decision makers, they're the one that tell what to do. They assist decision makers in determining whether or not to proceed or to implement a business idea. Yeah, so that's where I'm going to stop. 20 minutes, because I still have a lot of things to do before that 6 o'clock. So Bye bye. Bye bye. I love you. Yeah. Reikis, 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 Reikis. Bye.